The samurai walks not toward battle, but toward duty, even when it leads to death. The Way of the Samurai, the Legend of Tomoe Gozen. They say the path of the samurai was for men, but legends don't obey rules. They don't bend to tradition. They only answer to honor and steel. In the twilight of the Heian period, amidst a nation ripped apart by civil war, one warrior rose from the shadows, a woman whose blade cut through tradition as easily as it did through her enemies. Her name was Tomoe Gozen. The year is 1184. The Genpei War rages across Japan. Two clans, Minamoto and Taira, are locked in a brutal struggle for control of the imperial court. Blood flows like rivers, and honor hangs by a thread. Honor is currency, death is coin. But amid the chaos, one general, Minamoto no Yoshinaka, rides with a weapon no one expects. Not forged of iron, but of resolve. Tomoe Gozen was his lieutenant, his protector, and according to some, his lover. The Heike Monogatari, Japan's great war epic, describes her like this. She was especially beautiful, with white skin, long hair, and charming features. She was also a remarkably strong archer, and as a swordswoman, she was a warrior worth 1,000. Tomoe was no ornament. She didn't wait behind the lines. She led, and when her orders were questioned, she answered with her blade. At the Battle of Awazu, as Yoshinaka's forces were overwhelmed, he reportedly told her to flee, not because she was weak, but because he couldn't bear to see her die. She refused. In her final recorded act, Tomoe rode down a rival commander and tore his head clean off. What became of her after that depends on who you ask. Some say she took the head of her enemy and vanished into legend. Others say she was captured, forced into marriage, or became a nun, wandering the land in silent repentance. But maybe, just maybe, she walked away, sword in hand, as the last true samurai. Tomoe Gozen wasn't the only onna-bugeisha. Female samurai existed long before the world was ready to admit it. Women like Nakano Takeko, Hojo Masako, and Hangaku Gozen carved their names into history too. But Tomoe, she was the one the bards couldn't ignore. Today, Tomoe is remembered not just as a warrior, but as a reminder that the way of the samurai was never about being born into power. It was about earning your place on the battlefield, with honor, loyalty, and the will to stand alone. You have just walked the path of a forgotten legend. She was worth 1,000 men, not because she fought like one, but because she never fought for less than honor. Like, share, and subscribe for more hidden chapters of warrior lore. And remember, history can never be rewritten when some refuse to be forgotten.